What's happening, guys? My name is PseudoGrimm, and welcome to a game called A Case for Watson. So Watson, you know Watson, right? Sherlock's partner, Sherlock's friend. But really, is Watson the one that does any of the real work? He's just kind of there, hiding in the corner, there for comedic relief or just stress relief. Maybe he's there to jerk off Sherlock, I don't really know. But this game is here to prove that Watson is really a dear part of this investigation. And our goal is to complete the investigation before Sherlock arrives and steals all of our thunder, all of our glorious thunder that we deserve wholeheartedly for being the best detective in the world. Ooh. London, 1922, 221B Baker Street, 2:45 p.m. That would be Sherlock's home. Sherlock's homes. Talk to Sherlock. Controls, oh my god. Oh. Sherlock, where are you? I want to do detectiving. Oh my god, Sherlock, you've grown so thin. What? You are not Sherlock. J'accuse. Good afternoon, my friend. Slept well? Miss Hudson brought the mail this morning. We got a letter. It's there on the sofa. Can you please tell me who is disturbing us this time? This isn't the sofa, this is a table. Dear Mr. Holmes, as a member of the Musicians Union London, I would like to invite you to a concert. I haven't seen you at any event in the recent past. This Friday at 4 p.m., one of my most talented disciples, Clarice Williams, gives a concert at the Hippodrome of London. She is a really talented pianist and will surely be able to impress you. Attached to this letter, you will find a ticket. Respectfully, Richard Clark. Mr. Holmes, they want us to go to a concert. Dude, concert. Oh, I have to drop it there. Okay. That's weird. I grab it from here and drop it over to here. Okay, I did it. Richard Clark. Oh yes, I remember now. An old case from when I was still quite young. I remember meeting him some years later. He had just started a music. Okay, that's when I got my violin. What was the name again? Could you check? If you can't remember anything, I'll do everything for you. How do I check the name of the violin? Do I embrace the violin? Do I look at it? Do I take a picture of it? Is that what I need to do? Boop. Yes. Ah yes, the F.F. Chopin Music School. Sadly, I've already made plans for this evening, but wasting that ticket would be a shame. You should go, Watson. You'll enjoy it. Okay. I won't go concert. Let's go. Oh, it's bright and shiny. Hippodrome Concert Hall, 5:53 p.m. The concert ends. As you're about to leave the Hippodrome, the beautiful pianist interrupts you. You're Watson, right? Mr. Holmes' assistant. I need your help. Something happened to my teacher and you are a doctor, aren't you? It's right around the corner, please. Also, I think we're going to require your friend's help. You agree and go with her. On your way out, you see a known police officer. Please contact Inspector Lestrade and tell him to get Sherlock Holmes and to reach me at the music school here around the corner. Frédéric Francois, Chopin Music School, 6:57 p.m. Investigation, begin. Ooh, a dead man. Okay. Hey, buddy. Inspect Richard's body. Why doesn't Richards have a face either? Why is everyone wearing a mask? Analyze it. The body is already stiff. This would imply that the victim was killed before 4 p.m. There are no traces around the hands or arms, which means that the victim did not or could not defend himself. Inspect wounds. There are multiple stab wounds on the body. The wounds are not too deep, which can be explained in two ways. The murderer is either physically not very strong, or the blows were delivered in very quick succession. My inspection powers have turned on. I smell us a clue. Where could it be? The piano! I sense a secret code in the piano. Let's see. FDFC. FDFC. Ha 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 ha! My power has awakened! I am Watson, king of the detectives! What reason did I do that though? Well, we got music now. Music's good. When wanting Felks. What does that say? What the flippin' hell is all of this? I can't read it. Apparently Batman's here too. You're creepy. What's up, Elizabeth? What happened to her? Richard, my beloved Richard. I found him at 6 p.m. as I was looking for him since I had not heard him for a while. And he was just lying there, dead, with all that blood. Usually his schedule is to play until 5 in the evening and then come downstairs. So when I heard him stop playing at 5, I was expecting him. I walked upstairs to check on him. I was worried, thought he might have one of his low days. But when I walked in, please don't let me talk about this. He's in the room there right behind me with the door still open. Okay. Where were you between 2 and 4? I was drinking tea with Theodore. You know, we made some cake together as a surprise for the students and Richard. He looked really happy after doing this. I guess he needed a break from all the playing. Everything was just like he planned it on his timetable. What's in here? Oh my god, an entire house is over there. There's a lot to explore here. There's a lot to go through. It's gonna take me quite a while to discover the secrets of this house, but we will do it. Ooh, is this the murder weapon? Plop. Clarice! Oh. What happened to you? I don't know. You were at my concert, weren't you? They told me Richard got killed. He was my mentor. We had a really close relationship. I can't believe it. When's the last time you saw him? He wished me good luck right after lunch. It must have been around 1:30 p.m. I know how important it is for him to not be bothered during his daily practice. Okay, where were you between 2 and 4? I was preparing for the concert. I was really excited. I left the house at around 3:20 to go to the concert. We must explore all options first. Hello? Cake! I want the cake! What's the point of the cake? Why's the cake? Oh, that's the one that she was baking. That's right. She said that she did that. Alright, the cake exists. It's true. She told the truth. Sir! Why are you looking at these books? Theodore! Alvin! When's the last time you saw him? At the dining table during lunch. After that, I continued cleaning the box room for the instruments on the ground floor. Alright, between 2 and 4, where were you? You know, my week was kind of hard, and I was in a bad mood, so Elizabeth asked me to help her bake a cake. Truth. It's lining up. They're telling the truth, maybe. We worked together in the kitchen, and while it was baking, we were talking about funny animals. Alrighty then. Suspicious stuff, what'd you got? His playing felt very stiff during practice. He also kept repeating the same piece over and over, probably to master it. And yet, I'm sure that something was bothering him. Alright, so he wasn't actually playing, he was just playing that little false recording that we have found already. So what, oh what, was he doing that he had to keep all secret-like and make people think that he was actually recording? Hello, sir. Your mask looks oddly different from the others. Hello, Robert. What happened? Great pianist was killed. Okay, you agree. Everyone agrees that that's what happened. When's the last time you saw him? It was right after lunch with everybody from 12:45 to 1:30 p.m. I wanted to show him a new composition I made, so I went up to his room right before he started practicing. Well, I left his practice room right before he started practicing, so at 2 p.m. What can you tell me about him? Not quite a lot, only been here for 7 months, but I noticed he had a strict timetable. Yes, I'm well aware of his strict timetable. Are you well aware? I hope you're well aware. They've said it so many times. Suspicious stuff. How? I was sleeping most of the time, and after I woke up, I didn't notice anything special, except for the tea that I drank. The tea bag was still in the mug. Thank you, Robert. You're such a kind man. What are you hiding in this room? Nothing. Books? Tables? I'm so happy these rooms are here. They're very nice and pretty. Okay, moving on. Ah, here we go. I got everything. Everything. I'm on the verge of something. I'm on the verge of greatness. I'm on the verge of all power. I am going to study it, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back with an amazing theory that will blow you off of your seat and blow you away from your computer, so you better prepare. You better stick it on the charger. You better wrap it up to your hand, because it's going to fly away when it hears what I've got to say to you. Alright, you prepared? You prepared to be grounded. You prepared to be floored by the magic that's about to spit out of my brain hole mouth. Okay, so we have 4 suspects. We have Clarice, Elizabeth, Robert, and Theodore. Clarice and Theodore, brother and sister. Both disciples took in about the same time. Elizabeth, the wife, and Robert, another disciple that was in before them. Robert took a nap in the lounge between 2 and 4. That seems pretty airtight. Robert seems safe. Theodore was baking a cake with Elizabeth because they both had a bad week or something, and then they were talking about animals, funny animals like we all do, watching cat videos on YouTube. It is amazing that is what they were doing. They are safe. So my resounding theory is Clarice did it. And why? Why did Clarice do it? Because Clarice saw that Theodore was not as good as he needed to be. He was not as good as she wanted him to be. He sucked. He was not a good student. He had a bad week because he is a shitty student. So Clarice felt bad for her little brother. She felt bad for his pain and wanted to get back at all of these nasty people in order to make things right and make them see how wonderful Theodore is. Or maybe she just wanted to see her own glory ignited, her own professionalism, her own amazingness brought to the light instead of the ever bastard Richard. So that's my theory, and that's what I'm sticking to it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do from here, so I'm gonna go get Sherlock and see what happens from here. Hello, Sherlock. How you doing, friend? Good evening. What a fine evening indeed. Looks like going to the concert was a good idea after all. So, my friend, you had some time for yourself on this case. Let's see how much you were able to find out in this short period of time. I've been told that Richard, my old acquaintance, was killed here from your discovers. When was he killed? Between 2 and 4 p.m. Do you have any proof for that? This one. I see. Did you discover the weapon used for the murder? I did. It's this right here. No? Okay. I have to actually do it. So what is that? That's like a broken sword, kitchen knife, Richard's old bayonet. This one. His old bayonet. Do you have any proof? Yes, this. I see. Well then, to the burning question. Who did it? I believe Clarice did it. The one that played at the concert. Proof? I don't think that I actually saved proof. Okay. Found out why. Richard and Clarice had an affair. Did they? Richard was selling this one. Selling his composition as his own. No, I don't. No, I don't have proof. I don't have proof, man. I didn't save anything. I didn't think I needed to save this stuff. I thought you would just give me, insight. Help! So, I didn't do so great. Let's reassume what you said until now. Clarice killed Richard between 2 and 4 with a bayonet because he was selling her compositions as his own. Thank you, I'll take it over from here. Score, 24% of important dialogues heard, 72% of case solved, grade B. Grade B's not bad. I'll take it. Grade B isn't bad. The pitch-black police cars congest the street in front of the music school. Clarice leaves the house in handcuffs, guided by 2 police officers. Sherlock looks to me and says, "Great job, Watson. I see you are worthy to be my fellow. But next time, hurry up a bit. You can still improve on that." Sherlock glanced to me with a cool look and left my side. What are you waiting for? The next case is waiting for us. Woohoo! We did it! We are super detective skills! Alright, so we're not the best detective in the world, but we solved the case, right? We solved it. We inferred what was gonna happen, and that's what's important. That is the importance of being a detective, being able to prove who's guilty, even if it's not proof and more just assumptions. But, I mean, we were right, so that's all that matters, right? But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you want to try to detective yourself, the link to the game is in the description as well. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Stay awesome!